Hello, welcome to this first tutorial video about Kivy with Python. In this video series, I will talk about how to build your personalized application with Kivy using Python language. And before we start, I remind you that this video will assume you have some basic knowledge about Kivy. At least you should know what is widget, what is layout in Kivy. If you do not have that kind of basic knowledge, I suggest you to watch this series of video first, made by this famous guy. He has 12 video tutorial in total, and you can learn a lot of useful basic knowledge about Kivy programming here. And after you do that, you can go back to this video to learn some more advanced design idea about Kivy, about using Kivy. Okay. In this video series, I will talk about topics on this list, like the relationship between widget and the layout, how to build your personalized interface following these 3 steps, and how to bind your event for your widgets. And then we will move on to talk about how to design a more complex interface with multiple layouts. So here, today I will just show you the relationship between widget and the layout. Hope you can form a basic concept about the relationship between them. I would like to introduce you 2 tools about understanding the layout and the widget. The first one is this 5 GIF picture on the official website. As you can see here, in this video, I would like to point out that when I say widget, I'm referring to the basic widget, like the button, the labels, and the progress bar, something like that. And yeah, as for the layout, which is the container for the widget, or the basic widget. The layout can define the way to organize the widget inside it, and different layout use different way to organize it. Like, for example, the box layout will organize it in several boxes. The grid layout will put the button, the labels, like in a grid. The stack layout will stack them one by one. The float layout, in float layout you can specify, you can personalize the position, the size of your widget. And there are some other layout like anchor layout. Well, everything makes sense, I hope. Another tool is also provided by the official website. It is called the Kivy catalog, and you can download this example and run it on your computer, which is very powerful, very cool tools. And sorry, you can see here, if you want to see how these things looks like, you can use this Kivy catalog. For example, if I want to learn more about box layout, I just hit on box layout, and you can see the box layout will look something like this, and on the left is the coding for it. And if you want to see what is button, and just click on button, and you can see these are all buttons, and the code on the left side shows how you can build these buttons with Kivy language. Okay, anyway, this is very powerful. These are some other basic widgets like checkbox, label, yeah, something like that. You can actually interact with it as you want. So what is the relationship? As I just said, the layout is the container of the basic element, and it defines the way to organize, to place its widget. And what I want to point out here is that every layout itself can be viewed as a widget. Actually, it inherits the widget class. It is also a kind of widget. And if you want to build some very complex interface with Kivy, you can for example, put this grid layout into one box of the box layout, and then for the whole box, for the whole box layout, you can put it into one block on the float layout. And that is the idea about how to build a very complex interface and how to personalize your complex interface. So that is all for today, and for the next tutorial I will show you how to the steps to build your personalized interface with Kivy and Python.